Right now, code is pouring into servers across the tech industry at a speed human beings simply cannot read. Junior developers are triggering a massive spike in output through a practice called vibe coding. This is the process of generating software casually using natural language prompts instead of writing strict syntax. By relying on AI, these developers are flooding repositories with code 10 times faster than they could previously type it. High-velocity output hits a wall here. A wide funnel of junior output jams into a tiny bottleneck: senior engineers and project managers. The bottleneck expands into a pie chart. An 80% slice is the workday management spends manually fixing AI mistakes, the verification trap. Reading machine output line by line is an unsustainable workflow. Gartner predicts that by the end of 2026, 20% of organizations will flatten their corporate structures, potentially eliminating half of all traditional middle management roles. Acting as a manual information router between an AI and a codebase is no longer a viable career path. Technical leaders have to evolve their entire operational model immediately or face elimination. The industry's expectations for technical leaders are changing. When an AI can generate the syntax for a feature in seconds, your value is no longer measured by the code you write, but by the constraints you place on that code. We are on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers this month, bringing you deep dives into the changing mechanics of the tech industry. If this breakdown helps you navigate the AI wave, hit subscribe. To survive this volume of data, the senior coder must step back and adopt a new identity, the AI architect. This requires moving away from manual code review. Instead of fixing what the AI breaks, the architect orchestrates the strict boundaries the AI is allowed to operate within. The first step is categorizing your toolset into the 3-tier AI stack: assistive tools for speed, contextual tools for cross-file features, and agentic orchestration tools for delegating entire modules. Managers often fail because they try to use simple Tier 1 autocomplete tools to solve complex Tier 3 agentic problems. To reclaim your schedule, you deploy Spec-Driven Development, or SDD. SDD is a workflow where the human creates a rigorous technical specification document before a single line of code is generated. Look at the scale comparing the two workflows. Manually reviewing 1,000 lines of AI-generated code takes roughly 5 hours of your day. Perfecting a technical specification takes about 30 minutes. That specification document locks into place as the absolute source of truth. It establishes the non-negotiables, like mandating React 19 or requiring zero PII leakage. If the AI produces code that functions but violates the spec, the AI is wrong. To enforce those limits, we implement a 4-phase gate workflow. Instead of hitting a single generate button, a human must explicitly approve the requirements, the architecture, and the tasks. The AI is only allowed to execute code in phase 4. This timeline shows the impact on your schedule. Catching a logic error during the architecture phase takes 5 minutes to adjust. Catching that exact same error after the code is generated takes 5 hours to untangle. The entire pipeline shifts. You no longer debug the broken code. You debug the prompt and the spec. Security is the ultimate leverage point for the middle layer. AI agents are notoriously bad at edge case threat mitigation, frequently failing to identify poisoned prompts or secure data handling protocols. The solution is programmable governance. This involves translating your company's security roles from static PDF documents into executable, programmable specs that the AI must obey to run its tasks. You enforce these rules using a veto protocol. This requires autonomous agents to hit a hard stop when attempting high-risk actions, like database migrations or payment gateway changes, and wait for a human to sign off. Implementing this requires moving away from casual prompting and adopting rigorous systems engineering. You ground this system using a centralized knowledge base, which is a synthesized repository of your company's past pull requests, JIRA tickets, and legacy documentation. Feeding your company's specific history into this knowledge base prevents the AI agents from hallucinating generic code that doesn't actually fit your distinct architecture. When you stop writing code and start defining systems, you can oversee a synchronized swarm of AI agents building, testing, and documenting in parallel. Adopting these systems doesn't replace technical leaders. It allows one person to manage a volume of work that previously required an entire department. Thanks for helping us on our path to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.